they will never fucking understand. They will never fucking understand how the fuck it's actually ran, okay? They never understand the full in depth of who the individual actually is behind the fucking screen. They won't understand what the person is going through. They won't understand what the fuck, in general, is happening, okay? This fucking piece of shit chair. And it's so crazy because I've been told, as of lately, I'm too intimidating for people. And you know what? I apply that to all areas of my life. My fucking throat is still fucked. So, still getting over fucking allergies, cold, whatever the fuck. So just bear with me as I make this. And they just don't understand, though. They don't understand where all this energy, this confidence, this demeanor, who Nick Drivas is, the mindset, where he's coming from. And the right people will actually appreciate that. The right people will see through that and ride with you and be actually be appreciative of how you do things and who you are. But the people who are just getting intimidated and insecure, never ask for anything. They'll just be like, oh, yeah, nah, he's just this asshole. Just does all this weird shit online, and it's just some hothead, and fuck you. That's not me. Because yesterday, as I told in the previous video, I had to go and help a client. So I went and did that, like literally had to storm out of the house, make that video, and then go do that. And then, so I went through it. Dude, we did like 5 hours of fucking driving to like point A, point B, point fucking Z, of just place after place. And it made me realize that, yeah, I can come off as intimidating because that's what a lot of people tell me. And it's just not me, man. I'm like it's a part of me. It's not just like ego and arrogance. Like, people are getting that twisted. Like, Nick Drivas is a good fucking person. And I've had my flaws, and I continue to have my flaws. Porn addict. I used to beat the fuck out of people. Lashing out. Negative mindset. Negative person. Social anxiety. No confidence whatsoever. Wouldn't leave the fucking house. So, and I used to blame the world of it. It didn't get me anywhere. It made me feel like more of a piece of shit because I wasn't doing anything. And the more I actually did more work on self, then it's like, oh, now I'm like too extreme because I take everything to a fucking extreme. So even with what I'm going through with this client and helping him out in person and stuff, it's like, dude, I'm doing everything fucking possible to just get it so fucking fast, you know? And I will say, he moves pretty fast. I will say, like he's on that same shit. But there's still, like, things I can see through the cracks. I can hear through, like, what he's saying. And I'm like, nope, not that. This. Do this. So, like, most would even just get intimidated by that. How fast you fucking move compared to everybody else. Because they think, oh, I'm just going to slow this guy down. And I've ran into that, especially with women. Like, as of lately. And I'm just like, what the fuck? No. Like, with all this, it's to build together. So what I'm getting at is, if you just see through the intimidation that I may perceive or come across as, it comes from a good place. Like, it doesn't come from arrogance, ego, just to toot my own fucking horn all day, to put out a certain persona or a character even. I'm like, this is just Nick Drivas. And I'm not toning down the fucking dial for nobody. Anybody I come across, putting on the mask. I'm not gonna put on a fucking mask. Shit's so fucking stupid. I don't even understand that shit. Why the fuck do you need to put a mask on to get somebody's approval out of you? If you know yourself, inside and out. And I will say, with me, I found myself pretty solid. And then I was like, you know what? I'm 99.99999.9 percent sure that is me. And then I'm like, there's still that 0.1%. And that's something as of lately, I'm like, there's still something that's like this area is weak, this area is like this. Even if I were to be that character, to be, that person, I would still feel like the word is like unfulfilled. So I was like, yeah, have that intimidation. Like, don't stop that shit. But like, for the people that can't even understand it, it's like, oh my God, you are so off the fucking radar. Like, man, I'm like, holy shit, dude. I'm like, you can't just see through that shit and see and hear the message of what I'm even saying. Like right now, I'm talking in a really soft tone because like my throat, my like nose, but I'm still making the fucking video. I don't give a fuck. And then, like people just think I'm like fucking yelling and screaming. And this would be like chicks that were watching my content, like that I met in person or on those fucking apps that I got rid of. I'm like, fuck this shit. This shit is fucking stupid as fuck. Or just people that I know, like, and they're just all insecure. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, that's how much self-belief that you don't have in yourself. Like, it's so, like, a fucking negative 0.5 on the fucking scale out of 10 when you, like, tune it and shit. And you're just so off the radar. Like, how do you function throughout your day? I'm like, I'm constantly doing shit. I know if I'm off and I'm not doing a lot, then I know something's up here, So, I don't know. A lot of people, they're only seeing it through one fucking lens, like with me, and they just think I'm just screaming all fucking day. And I'm like, no. Like I put out a piece last night about everything that's going on. And it's like, hear through all the screaming. The screaming comes from the pain, okay? If there's no pain in what I'm saying, then it's gonna come across just like weak, fragile. Fuck my throat. The message is not gonna be as strong. Alright? So, if the message is not as strong because of my demeanor and how I come off, because I've witnessed it every fucking day, in person, when I go anywhere, like, it's either look after look, either good or bad, and then I could feel them, like, shrivel up. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, but then I go around, like, certain people, and I'm like, oh, fuck, I feel insecure. So it's like, there's levels to this shit, too. And I'm like, I'm only 23. And I'm like, there's still a lot that I still don't have on myself. Or look, so I'm like, there's still a lot to unravel, is what I'm getting at there. So, just, I don't know. Like, I would just be the person that has those qualities. But it's like, no. Like, I'm a dope-ass dude. Like, one last thing is that I had, like, that shirt. It's, like, Rip, Rich, Rare. And, I had the sweater on. I pulled up to the gym. The guy's, like, in the locker room. He's, like, staring me down. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm putting on my knee sleeves. It's leg day. And he's saying, like, you should put humble on that shirt. And then I was like, do you even know what the definition of humble is, bro? I'm like, go look it up online. It's a low value of oneself. He's like, what? And I'm like, bro, look it up on the fucking internet. Like, go search it. He's like, yeah, well, the dictionary is probably not even real. And I'm like, bro, like, I have this on me to has as a reminder. And he thought it was arrogant. And I'm like, in the back of my head, I was just like, good motherfucker at this point. Like, but I was like, I'm Nick Drivis. Like, that. I never met this guy. So I was like, I started telling my story, introduced myself. I'm like, I'm Nick Drivis. And I need this as a reminder. Like, this is me. And I've been doing this. So, and then I just continue to just try to, like, defend the humbleness. And I'm just like, this is most fucking people. Like, they are just so off. And humble is literally low value of oneself. Like, do you want to be a low value fuck? Who the fuck wants to be like that? Because I know me. I've always been like that. Like, I'm loud with it. I am. I'm known for being loud with it. That's been me since I was fucking out the womb. And I lost that, especially like along my path, being around certain people. So having that back and just like people just take that the wrong fucking way. They always think it's like, oh, he's just fucking cocky and arrogant. I'm like, I don't even fucking believe in the word cocky. And like, you should be pulling up like that, if anything. And especially with my story and what the fuck I've been through, I'm like, I need that. So I was like, again, this is a constant reminder for self, bro. Like, I don't really care if it pisses you the fuck off. You know? I'm like, if anything, if it is hitting a nerve, then you should do something about it for yourself. Jesus. Instead of just fucking dwelling on what the fuck humble is. Straight up. But I digress. I mean, just the not communication, like the way people are like perceiving things, especially with me. I'm just like, I'm not toning it down, but I am a good person. And people just so quick to say, oh, he's arrogant as fuck. And like, he's young and all that shit too. Oh yeah, that's a big one. He's young, so he's like cocky, he's got a lot of testosterone. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, what? I'm like, that shit is so stupid. I'm like, that is so stupid. I'm like, that is not me. I'm like, and if anything, I finally had some goddamn balls when I looked the fuck down in between my fucking two legs and said, that's the fucker that I want to be like. And I'm like, damn, I'm not even there yet. So, that's the video for today. Good person, plus also having that confidence, demeanor, intimidation. You're going to get inspired or insecure based off that. So, that guy got fucking insecure as fuck and shriveled the fuck up. But, I mean, fuck it, bro. So, whatever. I love you guys. Hope you guys have a great day. Fucking crush this Friday. So, don't go fucking drinking and pissing your life away tonight. And just be that individual. Just be that individual you always see for yourself. If you see it in me, go do it. Get on my team. I'll help you get there a lot faster. Peace out.